The simple permanent tissue again divide in three parts. First one is the parenchyma. Second is collenchyma. And third one is sclerenchyma. First of all, we discuss about the parenchyma. The parenchyma are the cells which are present everywhere in the plant body. They are present in leaf, stem, root, and all part of the plant body. So what are the unique features of the permanent tissue? First one is that they are the isodiametric cells. Isodiametric, it means they are having the equal diameter from north to south and east to west. They are having the equal diameter, so such type of cells called the isodiametric cells. Second one is they are having the well developed intercellular space. Intercellular space, it means the space present between in many cells. The space present between in many cells, these are the parenchymatous cells. They are having the space in between them. This space is known as the intercellular space. These cells having the well developed nucleus as well as vacuole inside the cells. Such type of cells are known as the parenchymatous cells. These cells are responsible for the filling or ground tissue for the plant body. So they are known as the ground tissue or filling tissue in the plant body. This tissue also modified in many forms, such as if the air is present, air or air cavity is present in these cells, are known as parenchyma, and if these cells are modified for photosynthesis, it means these cells having the chlorophyll. So such type of parenchymatous cells are known as the chlorenchyma. In some parenchymatous cells, the waste materials are deposited. Such cells are known as the idioblast. So, what is the functions of the parenchymatous cells? Parenchymatous cells are first maintain the shape and size of the plant body parts, such as leaf and stem. Now next one is these parenchymatous cells are modified in chlorenchyma. So they are helpful in the photosynthesis mechanism in which plants prepare their own food. Now it also helps in the maintain the turgidity of the cell because it having the vacuoles in their structure, so it help in the maintain the turgidity of the cells. These are the some functions of the parenchymatous cells. Now, next one is the second, collenchyma. Collenchyma is the second type of tissue in simple parenchymatous. Collenchyma, the name is specific for such type of cells which having the deposition of cellulose and pectin at the corners of the cells. So such type of cells are known as the collenchymatous. It means this intercellular space is completely absent and corners of the cells having the depositions of pectin and cellulose. Such type of cells are known as the collenchyma. This is the deposition of pectin and cellulose. These cells are known as the collenchyma. Collenchyma are the mechanical tissue which help in the plant body to protect itself from mechanical injury. It is present at the margins of leaf. Such type of tissue help in the plant body to protect itself from wind. During wind blowing, the leaf's surface, leaf margins cannot turn due to the presence of collenchymatous tissue inside them. Now, third one is the sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma is another simple permanent tissue. It having the deposition of lignin in their cells. Sclerenchymatous cells having the deposition of lignin and cellulose on their cell walls, so the intercellular space completely absent, and cell lumen. Lumen, it means the space present inside the cell, it become reduced and cell wall become very thick. Highly thick lignified cell wall is present in such type of plant cells. Such plant cells are known as the tissue are known as the sclerenchymatous tissue, and cells are known as the sclerenchymatous cells. This is also mechanical tissue. It also help in the plant body. So certain features are present in such type of tissues. First, the devoid of living cytoplasm. 8. Maturity stage. 8. Maturity